in there.
Speed. One.
Get set.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, get your hand in there, Elizabeth. Roll it.
It's rolling.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, Q-Move and Maggie. Cut! That's good. One thing. Move. Cut. Brian tried to look at the camera.
Speeding.
Yep. Are we speed?
Speeding.
Excellent. Liz? Cut. I don't believe that.
Oh my god.
Basically, I just wanted to do a World War II movie, and that's where the story came from. And I wanted to do like the big, huge, sweeping, epic story of Midway or whatever, but of course, the budget here and the resources here at Emerson kind of inhibit that, so we toned it down to making it more of a homefront picture, which is what it, in essence, turned out to be. A lot of people challenge me whether it's not a World War II movie or not. I say it's a World War II movie. I mean, we've got the dance scene, we've got the Jeep, we've got the plane, we've got everything, so I think it counts. But really, it's a scaled-down version of just the World War II movie I've always wanted to make, the war movie I've always wanted to make. So we had a good mix of people, of the seasoned veterans from Blue Duck's first movie, and then the future of Blue Duck Pictures who got on the ground floor for Moonlight Serenade. First, what we should talk about is the fact that when we're on set, Jen Kilburn is pretty much in charge.
Not Steve Skaya.
Okay?
I was the production manager, so whenever we were on the set, I got to be the big boss and yell at everybody and make sure that everybody was doing what they were supposed to be doing and not goofing off and stuff like that.
Okay, any questions about wardrobe, don't ask me about them, ask John.
We were production designers.
They like to say art directors.
And we did costumes, and we did...
And John did he did sketches, like these 2-scale drawings of scenes, and we did makeup and costumes and hair. I mean, hair.
We were production designer. It sounds better. Production designer.
But we did a lot.
I watched everyone work. I watched the intensity of everybody else on the set. You know, Ben is fixing the lights, making sure it's okay. Peaches is checking the shots. You know, Rick is going over the script to make sure the continuity's okay and everything's flowing just fine. Dave is everywhere, you know? Steve is over in the corner trying to get himself straight of how he's going to do this next shot. I've got the audio already set up. I get a little bit of downtime. So I sit back and I feed off their energy and what they're doing. That really impressed me. Everybody is so dedicated in this movie. There isn't one person I can think of who lagged behind.
You know, it's very funny that you should actually turn the camera on me right now, because now that we're all set up and there's nothing for me to do, now is when you get me. But you'll see me every other time I'm doing something important, like I'm gaffing something down, I'm teaching somebody how to smoke or how to walk pregnant. But now, when I'm sitting around on my ass doing nothing, is when you turn the camera on me. Thank you very much.
A lot of times I wasn't doing a lot of work, but that's a very rare occasion when I'm not doing any work. I study people, and so I know how people act and behave. So when we first started rehearsing with Liz, she kind of walked regular, and when you're walking regular with a pregnant suit on, it doesn't match. So on the way to Shangri-La one night, the whole lot of us went, Steve, Jen Kilburn, Rick, a bunch of other people. We went down to Shangri-La, and there's this steep hill. And we started walking, and to keep your balance, you kind of lean backwards. And I look over at Jen and go, "Hey, Jen, this is how you walk pregnant." She's like, "Yeah, okay." And with Ryan, Ryan had this thing where she'd smoke like this. You know, like she's afraid of the cigarette, and that's not how smokers, you know, love the cigarette. It's like a part of their body. And so I had shown her how to smoke. We went out during the break and we practiced smoking with a pack of unfiltered Lucky Strikes. And, well.
I saw Ryan today.
Yes?
She bought a pack of cigarettes.
Oh my God, you're kidding!
But she stopped, so she's okay.
What's our first order of business?
Order of business
Yes.
is a possible change in shooting schedule.
Oh yeah, just a little something we should talk about.
Just, you know, keep you guys posted.
We started off with one weekend for our hangar shoot, and we didn't have a band, we didn't have extras, we didn't have anything.
There are a few things this movie isn't. This isn't the story of swing dancing.
John V isn't gonna work out, guys. We met with him on Friday night, and the guy was a bastard. Like, he was very serious about being serious. Like, he doesn't understand. I told him, I said, Dom, this isn't the story of swing dancing.
And it's not the story of the crucifix. Over Maggie's bed was this huge crucifix. And we had spent hours and hours trying to light it so that there's like this nice shadow and this Jesus montage thing going and a little, I don't know, I'm Jewish.
I'll always remember working on Moonlight Serenade. It was a really good time, and I think it brought us all closer together. And just the respect is incredible among these people. And I love them all, and I'm just so glad I was a part of this.
It was impressive.
By far the largest production.
It's neat to see like the big boys play with their toys, kind of thing. It was, you know, and I had a little piece in that, and that was kind of cool. It was neat. I didn't know much about what they were doing, but I learned. You know.
It was really well organized, I
Yeah.
thought, too. Like, our meetings, a lot of it, you know, we'd start to goof off, and then, like, somebody would just say, no, we need to get this done. What's your job going to be? You're going to do this and this and this and this and this.
Basically what I'm saying is thank you to all the people who helped me do this, because it's amazing when you start off with something that's just an idea in your head, and then it turns into an idea on paper, and then it turns into an idea that you share with a couple friends, and then they share it with their friends, and next thing you know, you're on a location. Then you've got actors who are probably the most talented actors I've seen or worked with, because I've worked so much with them. Working with the most talented camera people that I've ever worked with, because they know their trade inside and out, because this is what they want to do. It's great when you have an audio guy who's there just to sit there and make sure everything sounds great, and not be someone who's like, oh, we need someone to do audio. Who wants to do audio? I'll do it. I couldn't have done this without any of them, and I want to make sure that they know that when we make it together. Without any of their names on it, it never would have gotten done. And I don't think there's anybody who will argue with me saying that they're the best people at the school for what they do, and there's a reason I'm working with them. Let's go make a movie.
Okay, man. Taking it apart, I pulled off the little plastic thingy there, and now I'm cutting the hole where I'm gonna stick the plastic thingy. Oh my god.
Get away! Just leave me alone, for the love of Christ.
to get through.
Who did they talk about in there?
It's not a surfer movie.
We got married. It was during the war.
She was wearing a pretty yellow dress.
And he walked across the room and he said hi to me. And I thought he walked across the room to say hi to my friend May, because guys are always crossing the room to say hi to my friend May.
Where's Jules? Where's Jules to bend me over the table and, you know?
Troy, my name's John Soule. I've got a message to you from the United States Army.
It's a message to party down. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock.
This is the time of day when I get to reflect about what's really happening, what's going on. Yes. Oh, sorry.
Hello, Mom. Hi, Mom.
I was scared to death. I
And
asked
I
her.
knew Justin.
I asked her if
He
she'd
was
like
the guy
some
for me.
punch.
They're still recording, because